Hello, Mr. Park. This is Stan Hogerby from Dazor Manufacturing. I'm here with one of our engineers, Tom Dernbeck.
Nice to meet you.
And what we are going to do is show you how to replace the stretch view head that's on the current magnifiers that you have. We're going to go ahead and send you these heads, and we'll just show you an easy process to put the new heads onto the existing fixtures. So Tom, why don't you go ahead and show us what to do.
Okay, Mr. Park, all you really need is a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to take the arm out first, set it down, go ahead and open it up like that. Take your four screws out. Take your four screws out to get your magnifier out of the way. And that is by far the heaviest part of your lamp. So that's why we're going to do it first. And when we put it back together, we'll do it last. We've done some modifications over the last year on our holder for our magnifier. That's why the new head, I will show you when we reassemble it. It is just one little modification, no problem for you at all. After that, you want to go ahead and take your light bulb out, set it out of the way. You have two Phillips screws holding in your reflector. And go ahead and back them both out. This is a clip for your light. You want to make sure you keep that because you do need to use it. And we do recommend using a hand Phillips screwdriver, not a screw gun. And the reason is, when you put these in, you can pull them out if you use too much torque, which a lot of people don't realize. You have four wires down here. Your green to green always is the same. That's your ground wire. You have going to your switch, your black wire goes to either one of the black on your switch coming up through your arm. The other black wire goes to one off your head. And then you have your white going to the other black on your head. You undo those four wires, undo them. You've got your reflector off now. Your switch is loose. You can go ahead and pop it out because you will reuse your switch. You can go ahead and put your switch right ahead and put it right into your new lamp. Now the only thing holding it on is your wing nut right here. If you loosen this up, you actually want to do this all the way off. And the reason you do is because we need to help feed the wires back through there. As you can see, you've got your three wires. Now, when we send you the new one, this clip will already be on there. But on this existing unit, I didn't put it on there first. Now you're ready to start assembling. You have the old one, you're going to go ahead and discard that. Your new one, you can go ahead and send all three wires in through one side, or you can do two on one and one on the other. It doesn't really matter. And you can do them all individually, or you can try and do them all at one time, whichever way your man likes trying to do it. Okay, I've got the wires through the head. The one thing we have learned, if you can put something under to help your arm, because now you're going to go ahead and take your arm and attach it to your head. I don't know if you can see that, Stan. You want to make sure your cables are around your knuckle there, because you're going to go ahead and put your assembly on there. It helps when you put them both the same way like they're supposed to be. Getting your screw started is by far the hardest part of this whole arm. And as you get that thing tightened down, you'll see it. to where you can tighten it like that. Now I'm going to set it down. As you can see, I've got my 3 wires coming through, just like we had before. You're going to reverse the procedure. You're going to take your reflector, the way we recommend it, your power wire coming up to the shortest black wire. Go ahead and wing nut those 2 together. You're going to take one of the blacks to your other black wire. You're going to take your other black wire to your white wire. And then the only wire I have left is the green, which is your ground. So you have your green to your green. Then you're ready to put your head in there. And here again, it's strictly wire management. You are keeping all your wire nuts down underneath your reflector and away from your screw holes. The other thing you do want to make sure is your 2 black wires do stay in their slots there. You can see I've got my screw holes right in line. Go ahead and take your screw and get them started. Your back one, you go ahead and start. After you get it started, put your bulb clip in, and then you can finish tightening both up by hand. You go ahead and install your bulb. You can either do it that way or you can pop it in and then slide it in. Make sure it does get slid in all the way. Then the only thing left to do is put on your magnifier. Now this is where we did make a modification and we are sending it to you. These clips here now give us more holding power than we had before. So all you do is you're using a single screw, which you will have sent to you.
And so, Tom, that single screw that's in the middle goes on top and into this bracket here.
Correct.
So this bracket provides added stability and spreads the load of the entire weight of the lens across this piece here and into these 2 bosses, so that we don't have the entire weight directly into those bosses, because there was a time where we were having problems with those bosses breaking, but providing this extra bracket has helped alleviate that problem.
Correct. So as you can see, I've tightened up one, and I'll finish tightening up the other one. Okay, we've got the head all done now. We've got everything mounted, so we'll go ahead and plug her back in, put it in a clamp, and plug it in to make sure she's working properly. You can see we have light. We have light, and we're back working.
Okay, so Mr. Park, this is how we assemble the head. We are going to prepare There will be 40 units that we are getting ready to send out to you, and then we will ship the balance of them with the next order. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thank you.